So I'm thinking that I'm quite annoyed at the moment actually, because I just spent 5 minutes talking to the phone because I'm using a phone camera. I'm talking to the phone thinking that I was recording, and apparently I wasn't. And so I spent 5 minutes thinking I was being recorded, and I wasn't. So I just wasted time, and I can't even remember what I was saying really. But I'll try and start again. I think I was talking about the beginning of humanity and how it's basically impossible because a person, when they are born, are a baby. So first we have to come to the issue of where the baby came from. You know, who is the mother of the baby? But we need to stop for a second and just concentrate on the baby itself. So there's no baby I've ever heard of that can take care of itself, that can feed itself, cut its umbilical cord as well, clothe itself, make sure it's safe and warm. It just doesn't make sense to me how it's possible that a baby can take care of itself. So there must have been an adult there already first. So that doesn't make sense to me either. How did the adult get there first? So I'm wondering if there's something I'm missing about how evolution works. Am I missing something in how things took place that would help explain how a baby can look after itself to grow up? Because a baby needs a parent, but the parent must have been a baby first, unless they were a parent automatically from the outset, and that doesn't make sense. So, can someone, if anyone sees this, can someone tell me how it's possible for humanity to exist? Because to me, it just seems impossible. And I've never thought about this very much, and I think people go around not thinking about this very much. They're just here and they exist, and they accept it and move on. Now, there was something else. It wasn't only the creation of humans, it was women. And my, what's the word? I'm amazed at the ability of women to create life, to actually manufacture a human being and create a human being. It's just awesome. And I think it obviously, I suppose, justifies why we regard women as being more important than men. It is, after all, women and children to the lifeboats first. We simply regard women as being more important than men, and I think the basis of that is women's ability to manufacture a human being, to create life virtually from scratch. So men serve a sort of secondary role. We're utility. We can do stuff really well, but we're basically second fiddle to women. And maybe it has to be that way, and I have to accept it as being true. Of course, there's the idea that men and women are equal, but I'm not sure that's true in the way we live our lives. Our soldiers are men. We put men in danger before we put women in danger. We basically operate on the idea that women are more important than men. Now, the right and wrong about that is difficult to dissect. It's just a certain reality that I suppose I have to accept. But I've never thought about it before, and I'm not finding it very easy to see it that way. But I'm thinking that reality has spoken and has said that the way things are. So who am I to argue with that? So I'd be interested to know if other people agree with that, if they think that women are basically more important than men because of their phenomenal ability to manufacture human beings. So men are a utility. We can do lots of stuff really well, but essentially we are playing second fiddle to women. We are a supporting actor in the grand play or whatever of life. So let me know what you think about that. So it was women being more important than men, and there was something else. Um, I'm not sure what it was, but I just think it is amazing that women can create life, and I don't think that we really think about that very much. We don't really take into account enough, but it is so phenomenal to actually be able to create a human being. It makes women virtually like gods in a way. Because we think God is all powerful and the creator and all that. But women can create life from virtually from scratch. It's just an awesome ability. And women have it naturally without having to work for it or anything. It's just there. It's always interested me how life could have started. Because if you have an empty room or whatever, how do you create humanity? I'll say empty room, but let's say you got the empty earth. So how did life just begin? It really doesn't make sense to me, and I'd be interested in hearing if someone's got some idea of how it happened. Thank you very much.